All right, now here is a classic that I would wager every single person watching this video has played. Maybe not in the arcade, but anyone that ever had a Windows PC in the 80s, I think played Tetris. Yeah, I think, wasn't it on Windows 3.11 or something? I don't know. All I know is it was really a big deal back in the late 80s, early 90s. And when I first played it on the computer, I didn't even realize that it had been in the arcade. I don't know what the history is. Somebody else can Google this and correct me. I mean, maybe it was on the PC first, and then Atari was like, hey, let's make an arcade game about this, because people seem to like playing it. I thought it was kind of silly when I saw it in the arcade, because I thought, why would anyone pay to play this? It's on every single PC on the entire Earth. But they did make it, and it's a real popular game. It's like rated really high as far as the rankings go. And it is a great game. It's super fun. In fact, I have to watch myself. I have to be careful not to start a game of this when I'm like walking by in the arcade, because it's addictive. Oh, why did I do that? Yeah, I'm real good here. And the music, oh. Plus, I'm just a big fan of anything Russian. They kind of portray this game as being Russian. So it makes me like it even more, if I'm being honest. I can't help it. My wife's Russian. We had some Russian foreign exchange students living with us. I just love Russian stuff. I've even been to Russia a few times. It's a nice place. Okay. Yeah, I gotta stop. I'll sit here and play this all night. A very addictive game. And the arcade version, as you can see, you can play head-to-head with somebody, which makes it even more fun. There's kind of an interesting story. Well, interesting to me and Jeff, probably no one else. This was Jeff's Tetris. I don't know where he got it. I'm sure he got it at an auction, actually. And he ran it around his route for a while. And then I had somebody come through from, I think, Iowa City that bought a bunch of games for an arcade like 10 years ago. And Jeff, whenever I have a guy come through and buy a bunch of games, Jeff tries to sell whatever he's got handy. And he had this handy, so he was able to sell this to them. They took it off, and he was moaning about it ever since. Oh, I should have never sold that Tetris. Oh, why did I sell that Tetris? Well, then we go to this auction in Des Moines earlier this year, and not only is there a Tetris there, it's the exact Tetris that Jeff sold these guys. It's in this Dynamo, I think it's an HS-27, the last Dynamo cabinet, if I remember right, or one of the last. This is the one I think they put the Superstation in. Great cabinet. But he recognized it because of the, this is a tax artwork. It was apparently an Attax before it was a Tetris. And so, and they had flat screened it. Can you believe that? So, of course, I bought it, and of course I brought it back here and ripped that flat screen out and threw it in the trash and got a Wells K7000 and put it in the way the cabinet was designed. You don't have a flat screen in an arcade cabinet like this. That's sacrilegious. So, here it is. Jeff sold Tetris, now owned by me. There's a lot of games in here that used to be Jeff's that he sold me over the years, but this one I had to buy through a third party since Jeff didn't sell it to me. So come and check it out. It's not bad. I mean, Tetrises were all, well, there was one dedicated Tetris. But it was a little mini in kind of a goofy little cabinet. Although, to be honest, I'd love to have it because it would take up less room than this. Then I could fit more games. But I don't have that one. So all the other Tetrises were kits. So you see them in everything. I've seen them in 20 different cabinets. But this is an extremely good presentation. We installed new joysticks and buttons so that it would really play smoothly. Rebuilt the monitor, of course. So it's ready to rock and roll. Come and check it out.